naam is Ruben en ik ben een grote fan van de Grijze Jager. Het is geschreven door John Flanagan en 2 jaar geleden had ik de eer om hem te interviewen en toen had hij boek 9 voor mij gesigneerd. En dat filmpje wat ik 2 jaar geleden, toen ik hem was geïnterviewd, kan je ook op YouTube vinden op het grote John Flanagan interview. En vandaag ga ik hem weer interviewen over zijn nieuw boek. En ga ik ook zeggen dat hij mijn favoriete held is. We zijn hier bij de boekhandel Riemer en Flanagan gekomen om Ruben te kopen ook en om John Flanagan te interviewen. Dit is het poster van het boek. I have 8 questions.
8 questions, okay.
Yes.
I'll see if I can answer them.
The first is, why do you stop with the Rangers Apprentice and you start with a new series?
Why did I stop with the Rangers Apprentice? I thought it was time. I thought everybody had grown up, all of the relationships were settled, and I thought if I kept going, there wouldn't be any further development. It would just keep repeating itself, and I didn't want to do that. I thought it was better to have a definite finish for it. So that's why. And I'm really enjoying the other one, the new series. So that's why I did it. Okay?
Yes, and do you miss Hot, Wild and the others?
Do I miss Holt, Wills? Yes, I do. I do miss them. They become very real to me. When I first started writing the first Brother Band book, I'd been thinking about it for 3 years. And I sat down, I had everything worked out, and I typed chapter 1, and I just froze. I went, where are Holt and Will? I want them. Yeah. And then I started writing about Hal and Thorn and Stig, and they just took over. They'd become good friends too. But I do miss the others, yeah.
Okay, and what is the story of the Brother Band?
What's the story of the Brother Band? The Brother Band, sorry. It's set in Scandia, which is sort of like Vikings, you know, my version of Vikings. And the idea of Broderband is, it's like a band of brothers. And the Scandians take 16-year-old boys, train them in seamanship and battle tactics and being a crew. And each crew of 8 or 9 or 10 boys competes with other brother bands to become the Brother Band of the year. So that's where the idea starts. And these are the guys. The outsiders are the guys that nobody wanted in their team. They're the sort of leftovers. But I think they're going to do okay. Okay?
Yes. And I'm a great fan of the Rangers Apprentice. Do you think I love Brother Band also?
I think you will. I think you will. Because the books have now been out in Australia and the United States for about 6 months. And I have had a lot of emails. And all the kids who write to me say they like this too. A few have said, oh, I didn't think I'd like it because it's not the Ranger's Apprentice. But when I read it, I really enjoyed it. They're very similar. The characters are different, but it's a similar feeling. There's lots of action, lots of adventure, lots of humour in them, just the same as Ranger's Apprentice. And there's ships.
Yes.
Okay.
The ships are beautiful.
Yeah. Oh, have you seen the drawing of the ship, the Heron? I think this was drawn by a New Zealand artist for America, actually. I just put it there, and he did a beautiful job, I think. And so that's yeah. So there you go. What's next?
That is. Go you write more books?
Will I write more books? Well, yeah. I've already written another 2 of the Brother Band series. I plan to write at least another 4. I think I'll keep this series going. I'm writing the final Ranger's Apprentice story, which is book number 12. And I'm also going to write some books, 2 books at least, that are set when Holt and Crowley were young men. Okay?
Oh, yes.
And we're calling them the early days. So there's a few to come, yeah. I think I've just signed up for 7 more. Will that keep you happy?
How many books you read per year?
How many books do I write each year?
Yes.
I will be writing a book every 8 months for the next few years, so 3 books in 2 years. That gives me plenty of time to rest, because I take about 3 months to write a book. So that gives me time off. So that, I need time off to come to places like Holland. So I enjoy doing that. Okay.
In the last interview with you, you said that your son Michael was not reading, but is he now reading?
Yes. When I wrote the stories for Michael, he was 12. And it was to get him to read. He's now 32. So he's currently reading The Brother Band and the 11th book, the short stories book from The Ranger's Apprentice. But yeah, he's a good reader now. So. Okay? Thank you.
You are my favorite hero.
Oh, thank you very much.
Dit was mijn interview en ik hoop dat jullie ervan hebben genoten. En, oh ja, ik wil nog de uitgeverij Godmer bedanken en de boekhandel Riemer en Wannegaaf voor hun gastvrijheid.